evening. Good evening, my awesome community. Thank you for joining me. Listen, I have been doing a Sunday Night Live for quite some time. I used to try and make it rhyme, like Sunday Night Live at 5. But as the lead up through December and to now, I haven't been able to do it all the time, ladies and gentlemen. And that is down to the fact that I've had family members here, and Gwen's had her son here. It's been quite busy here in the Colt household, so bear with me. Yeah, I have been reading your messages. Before we get into this here and get into what the thumbnail is, which is explosive, ladies and gentlemen, explosive. There's been a few messages coming in. I don't expect my chief moderator to be in tonight, Debs. Debs is going through a tough time at the minute. It wasn't that long ago, ladies and gentlemen, that Debs lost her her beautiful mother, and just recently, she's lost her beautiful father. So she's lost both her parents. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So I don't expect her to be here. I hope that she understands that, you know, we're all praying for her, and I hope that things can improve. You know, but thank you for being here with me. I didn't expect to see many of you in, because there's a lot of you. Oh, Fiona's in. Good to see Fiona in. Denise Burnside, and Cindy. Denise, I am not stunned. I'm pleased that you're knocking on the door now of 9,000 subscribers on your channel, which is unbelievable. So congratulations. Keep going the way you're going. And lovely Cindy's heading towards 1,000, which is amazing. There's a few things I've seen today. I've had a few private messages with a few people today. One YouTuber, one decent YouTuber, and I had a phone sort of message live on Instagram with somebody. Now there's a lot happening. First of all, a lot of you have went and watched Fiona's live stream from earlier on, her video, and I don't know why you're coming in here and you're asking me, is it true about Harry's security? Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, RAVEC, which is the protection, the royal protection, are evaluating it. So we don't know what's going to come. I'm going to be honest with you. I would not be surprised if he got it back, because the Prime Minister is a piece of shit, isn't he? So because of having a weak UK Prime Minister, this is probably the best time that he would get it back, wouldn't he? So we never know. The jury's out. We'll have to wait and see. Now, the one thing that I have been looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is what me and other YouTubers have discussed over the last 2 weeks. Is my mother in? Someone said, oh, she is. Sorry, I'm late. Mother, you're downstairs. So what in the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've all heard that Archwell has went from a foundation to Archwell Philanthropies. We've seen that their 11th publicist has left in less than 5 years. And we've seen that the guy, the brainchild behind Archwell was a guy called James Holt. Someone sent me an email, actually, and said, isn't it funny, Trevor, that James Hope has left? Does that mean Archwell's got no hope? And I had to respond to this email by saying it's not Hope, it's Holt. H-O-L-T. So James Holt's left. Now today there was stories breaking about Prince William. Here in the UK, Prince William is said to be devastated that his estranged brother is pushing forward with a Netflix program, a show, about his mother, Diana. Now, I heard today in a private conversation that James Holt allegedly argued with Meghan, not Harry, he argued with Meghan about the timing of this and thought it was in bad taste to make a movie for Netflix just to get the payday. He thought it was bad taste that they would make a movie about Diana without even consulting with the Prince of Wales. The Prince of Wales, William, has not give his seal of approval to any of this and doesn't want it to take place, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like now, and it will come out, James Holt left Archwell under a cloud because he wouldn't endorse them and what they were trying to do with Netflix. Now, there is a guy on Substack, Rob Scheider, who has stated, and I got it from Rob Scheider, that Meghan has been seen with writers and producers trying to collate a team together to put a movie together about Diana in order to sell it to Netflix so Netflix can renew their contract. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's shameful. That is shameful behaviour. Anyway, cheers to 2026, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a little Stella tonight. I'm up early. I'm only having the one, because I'm up early in the morning, and my mother's downstairs, and we are getting in the car, and we are heading to the harbour, and then we are getting the boat across to Belfast. And tomorrow night I'll be in Belfast tomorrow night. So there we go. What's all coming in here? Yeah, I watched Fiona's video earlier. Yep. She makes it quite clear, though. Fiona doesn't leave things out. She lets you know what she's thinking. And it's up to you, the viewer, to go and do and carry a little bit of due diligence, though. I don't think Charles Spencer will allow it either. Well, here, Carol, here's the thing. I don't think Meghan gives a shit about anybody giving her the thumbs up. Nobody can tell her what to do. That was the problem with the royal family. She didn't like to have this. She didn't like the fact that she had to toe the line. She hated it. So that's one of the reasons why she probably left. Let's go here. Now, I have been saying things earlier on. I must admit, ladies and gentlemen, I seen a bit of Dan Wooten earlier in the Siddeley twins, and I just thought it was nonsense. In my opinion, it was nonsense. A lot of people are now doing clickbait. Nobody knows. See this here nonsense about Meghan may have videos and this here. That's common sense. I mean, I don't know why people make videos about this. It's common fucking sense that on my phone, I'll have little videos about my son doing things. I'll have photographs on my phone. You can't say that's a bargaining or they're going to use that as negotiation. I just don't like today the way there's a lot of you. Look at Fiona. Look at Sue Smith. There's a lot of people look into things with a fine tooth comb to give you information. And others don't give a fuck. Others just make shit up and put it out there. There's a video today that I was shown today by some, I can't remember who it is, if I'm honest. Sue Smith sent me it. And it wasn't Sue's video. Sue sent me someone's video. And it was a bit like clickbait done. It was a clickbait video done about Meghan's mole. And I'm going to be honest with you, it was like throwing her under the bus. But it didn't come across like that, ladies and gentlemen. I watched it. And it came across as people trying to hoodwink us. It was manipulative. The channel was trying to tell us that it was anti-Meghan's mole, but the truth is it wasn't. It was pro her, and I just found it nonsense. Hopefully she's in here to talk about it. Meghan is a lost cause. Yes, she is. She's despicable. She's despicable. Back home, Mrs. Colt, to God's country. That's correct, Marty. That's correct. Trevor, you're right. It's clickbait. Fiona actually researches. Yes, she does. I know she does. There's days she spends hours on things some days, if I'm honest. Who are the sources for the info? I'm going to be honest with you. If I want information to do with things, I mean, I speak to a royal correspondent woman called Rebecca, and I can send messages to Richard Eden. We follow each other on Instagram. I've got quite a few good connections. And when it comes to security, ladies and gentlemen, I've got quite a few guys involved in security in London that I can speak to that are guarding places and looking after certain individuals. So, yeah, I mean, I'll never mention them because there was one time a few years ago where I mentioned something privately to a YouTuber who made a fucking video about it. And the bodyguard got in touch with me and went, Trevor, what the fuck? Can you please? And I had to disown the YouTuber. I'll not go down the road with it anymore, but there we go. So, I mean, who are Teresa's sources? Who's Theresa? I don't know anyone called Theresa. I have no idea what you mean now. Can you please elaborate? Yeah. Oh, it says Charles is making Harry his representative of Australia. Right. Where did you find that out? Because it says Charles is making Harry's representative. That's bullshit. No, he's not. It's clickbait from another shit YouTuber, no doubt. I wouldn't believe a word of it. People make stories up for gullible people to follow. I'm not saying you're gullible. I'm just saying there are gullible people out there that will believe that. That is not true. You cannot leave the royal family and then the king make you a representative. I mean, even the logic doesn't make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck me. Sometimes I think that common sense is less. People has fucking shoots out of people's ears and doesn't come back. People will make that shit up. Yeah. Nice Cindy. Chrissy Richards is in. Oh, Bookworm is saying, oh, for fuck's sake. Well, there we go. Bookworm says that she must know. She's well connected to the royal family. Fucking hell. I used to follow Bookworm a few years ago, and then I just stopped doing it. Fucking videos were nonsense. Yeah. Hopefully Bookworm will go back to doing some really great stuff because she used to produce some really awesome content. I just think that she's getting her information from someone that's not giving her the truth. Her channel was awesome. I used to follow her quite a lot. I think I'm still subscribed to her actually, but her channel was fabulous. Her videos were awesome. I think she's listened to someone that's giving her the wrong information, which has probably been doing it. Someone's probably doing that intentionally, because as her channel was starting to grow and do really, really well, she got her information from somewhere. So maybe it's someone trying to sabotage her channel, really, you know. But yeah, it happens though. We've all had it. We've all had people give us nonsense, and we've all put it out by mistake. But for fuck's sake. Yeah. I prefer Cherry Denise. Denise is good, yeah. Yeah. I hope the royal family will sue Meghan Markle. They don't need her money. They don't need anything to do with her. I mean, for them to sue Meghan Markle, it puts Meghan Markle on a pedestal, doesn't it really? I think it's best that they just ignore her. Just ignore and keep moving forward. Oh, Annabelle. Good to see you, Annabelle. Chrissy Richards says she doesn't believe Bookworm. Chrissy, I'm going to be honest with you. Bookworm, as far as I'll always be honest. I don't care who I call out. I don't give a fuck who they are. But I think Bookworm should go back to basics and start producing that awesome content that she used to do, and stop listening to whoever's giving her this nonsense. Fucking yes. I mean, who would believe that nonsense? The king is making someone that has nothing to do with the royal family represent Australia. Australia doesn't want shit like that anyway. Yeah. It's nonsense. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Samantha. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for those of you that went across to my other channel, Uncensored Hypocrisy. We hit 22,000 subscribers in there today. I was over the moon. And we've now got over 1,000 watch stars on there. We need 2 more thousand. And then we're woof. Well, thank you. Since listening to all she's had to say, I've had sleepless nights. I've left a few YouTubers over there on clickbaiting, and because Archwell has warned us of them, I've had sleepless nights. Trev, I'm going to be honest with you, and I want everyone to pay attention here. If you're having sleepless nights because you listen to a YouTuber, don't fucking listen to them. Don't listen to if someone's giving you anxiety, then fucking block them. Don't watch them. I don't care if you block me or block anyone else, but don't listen to people that fucking give you sleepless nights. Get rid of them. Yeah. A lot of good people in. Good to see Zepper in. Sorry, Zepper, I wasn't ignoring you. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's what I did, ladies and gentlemen. When I started back the Uncensored Hypocrisy channel, I went in to see who I was subscribed to, and I was subscribed to about 120 channels, and I deleted about 100 of them, and I've only got the 20 channels in there. And I have subscribed to Cindy, and I have subscribed to Annabelle, and I'm still subscribed to Denise and Fiona and the ones that are around me. But other people have just get rid of people that don't add value. That's what we should do. Yeah. And as my mother's in the chat watching, Mother, are you hungry? I left wee bits of chicken with sticks on the plate on the table in front of you with chocolate and stuff. If you want a cup of tea, I'll come down and make you a cup in a minute. Lily Smith says, I think the royal family act like Meghan Markle doesn't exist. Yes, they do, because she adds no value to them. She really doesn't. She really doesn't add any value. Nancy DVI said, don't get your knickers in a twist until it's proven. 100%, Nancy. I like that attitude. 100%. Hope travels are okay tomorrow. Yeah, we might get a bit of snow somewhere, but hopefully it doesn't affect us. They are gone, thanks. You've eaten the chicken already? Wow. Denise Burnside says her... just got a message coming from Debbie, Debs, but I've told her not to come on. Well, I mean, I have said here, I didn't want to annoy her. She's got enough on her plate. Ignoring a narcissist is the best thing. That's what I do, actually. I mean, hi, Steve. I do ignore. I mean, listen, I spoke to Fiona about this maybe a few days ago, and I think the best response to someone that's a nasty bastard is just smile and keep winning. Just ignore them, because you know what? Don't mention their name. Don't give them a shout out. Don't lift their channel. Completely blank them and just smile and keep winning. In fact, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest with you. I think I told Fiona this, and Debs and a few others. I only brought back my other YouTube channel, Uncensored Hypocrisy. I brought that back from the dead to do this to my haters. So not only have I got a big channel which crushes these hating individuals, I've got another channel that crushes them as well. And I'll use that other channel, Uncensored Hypocrisy, to lift up other channels. And we'll all bask in glory together. That's the best way, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy, you're never late. Good to see you. Snagging on the chicken. Yeah. Teresa, I've listened to you about a few others. I also subscribe to after you. No. Teresa, let me just point this out. I want to point this out. Honestly, these are your choices. I never, ever tell subscribers to unsubscribe from another channel. That, to me, that's a nasty thing to do. If you choose to unsubscribe from channels, then you need to do it with your own choices. Don't listen to people. I've never given out names of other channels that I don't like. I won't do that. It's beneath me to sort of shit on other YouTubers. They're all trying to make their own way. Some people do it with integrity. Other people do it by attacking other YouTubers. I don't go down that road. So if you are unsubscribing to other channels, it's up to you to pick those channels. I will never give you the names of channels that I don't like, because I think that would, to me, that's me being a fucking arsehole, really, isn't it? To tell you that what channel to pick and choose from. Yeah. Good to see Lennon. Oh, Lee. Good to see Lee. Best revenge is, yeah, you're doing nothing, but my goodness, it really pisses the haters off. 100%, Lee. 100%. We keep moving in direction. Yeah. Got a little bracelet. My sister bought me that for Christmas, actually. It's a nice little bracelet. Yeah. More of a day. You're definitely crushing it, Trevor. Ginger Power. Is that Ginger Power? It is, yes. Spice Girls. Yeah. Chrissy, little glass of, yeah, have a glass of wine, relax. Bird attitude. Can we see your new couch? Oh, well, 1 minute. Right, this couch is going. So I want to point this out. I'll have to come back up and get plugged in. Bear with me then. You want to see my couch? So here we go. So this couch that I'm sitting on now is going to go, ladies and gentlemen, because, can you see it? It's quite a big couch, but I want to get rid of it because the cushions slide off and stuff. Now, you want to see the couch that I bought the other day? I will show you. Decorations have gone. Mother, I'm en route to you. There she is. Hi, Mum.
Oh, hi, love.
I'll turn on this light. I'll show you the couch that I bought. It's a two-seater Chesterfield.
Right.
See it? And that's the flowers I bought my mother yesterday, wasn't it, Mum? What is it?
Yesterday, yes, yesterday.
I'll go back up the
Yes,
stairs.
yesterday, okay, love.
I'll leave you to. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll turn out the lights. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Always respect your parents. Always. Yes, we have tiffs. Parents and children have tiffs. But you gotta show respect. Are we back? Are we back? Hopefully we're back, are we? There we go. 144 people watching. I remember going back 2 years ago, I used to get like 2,000 people watching the fucking live streams. Yes, but that's when I swore a lot more. I've mellowed. I've just seen Father Christmas. I haven't taken him down yet, actually. Thank you, Denise. Yeah. It's all good. Chrissy. Sally Waters, good to see you, actually. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Trevor, always watching. Don't say a lot. Yeah, no, sometimes it's best just to observe. Just to observe, isn't it? Right, ladies and gentlemen, before we push on, there is something I do want to comment on. First of all, let me point this out. This is my YouTube channel, and these are my opinions. Just because people send me emails doesn't mean to say I'm going to go, oh, you've got a point there. I'm going to ignore all the years of security and take your point for it. That's not how it works. So I'll point this out. I am elated. I am ecstatic. I'm so happy that President Trump launched an operation into Venezuela and took their president captive. And he will now face charges of trafficking and all the other things he's been doing, including sending people to the US, where the drugs that he is making money off, the profits, has been killing US citizens. Well done. If you're in disagreement of that, look in the fucking mirror. Quite simple. Yeah. Good to see you, Gregopedia. Good to see you, Greg. So, not many people, for some reason, I don't know why, but I always say to people, do your own research when I speak to them. So, I want to put this out. The same people flying Palestinian flags are now flying Venezuela flags. Interesting. And I want to point this out. I am British. I think you all know that. The United States of America does not need anyone's permission to do whatever the fuck they want. They don't. The reason why the UK Prime Minister went, it's nothing to do with us, is because the President didn't even trust the UK Prime Minister. And neither do we. However, I have been hearing today from a lot of people, when is Trump going to come and take fucking Stormer? When's he going to fly into London on Apaches and take that fucker and get rid of him and hold him for crimes against the UK people? When's that going to happen? Because you know what? There's a little bit of hope now that Trump doesn't care and will come and take Stormer. What we could do is have Stormer taken and then placed inside the US Embassy in London. And then he'll never be seen again. Yeah. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I spoke to a guy, he might be on here tonight, actually, but he usually keeps himself to himself. Hi, Rob. Good to see you. I spoke to a guy today. He's ex-parachute regiment, ex-intelligence. I'm not going to go into any further about him because in case he's watching. But he spoke to me over the last couple of days, and he said, Trev, I get why President Trump done it. But now that puts President Trump on the back foot. How is President Trump going to go and try and negotiate peace between Ukraine and Russia, when he's just went into another country and taken their leader to US soil. Now, if you look at this logically, he has a point, doesn't he? I know why Donald Trump did it, and I think most people with common sense will agree that he's made a great decision. But where does this put him now in only negotiations for peace in other parts of the world? Because right now, Putin's thinking, you have no reason to tell me to do anything now, Donald. So you got to look at that different points of view now, isn't there, as to why he did what he did. But let's get back to the main point of this explosive live stream, which I wasn't going to do. I only decided to do it an hour ago, believe it or not. Right. It seems that James Holt left Archwell when it went from Archwell Foundation to Archwell Philanthropies. It seems he was not happy at all and went against the grain because he seen that Meghan was having meetings with writers and producers to put together a film about Diana to sell it to Netflix. And Netflix has been holding on to Meghan and Harry, hoping for a bumper payday. And this may be it. But if Meghan does go ahead with this, what you will find, ladies and gentlemen, is that 2026 is going to be an explosive year in the royal family. Those two little non-entities, Hotties and Handler, need to become non-entities this year. And I'm hoping and praying that King Charles steps down and the Prince of Wales takes over. Only time will tell, though. Good to see Hilly in. You don't like the Duke of James Holt? No, neither do I. Putin has just mad thinking, wait, we could just get the main guy. Why didn't we do that? That's a very good point, actually. It's a very good point. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll answer a few questions and then I'm going to shoot on, ladies and gentlemen, because it's 6:30 and I don't want to keep you all. There's other good YouTubers out there that deserve a little bit of following, doesn't there? But as I've got 162 of you, as I've got 168 of you here right now, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure, or should I say, please be sure to go and subscribe to my other channel, Uncensored Hypocrisy. So, and I would appreciate that. I'm trying to build the channel up, and I'm just going for watch stars at the minute. We just hit 1,000 watch stars by the 4th of January, by today actually, and we just need to keep moving it in a positive direction. So what's this? Had something come up on the screen there. Right, so me too. Oh, please come over the President Trump. Yep, we need that to happen. Hilly, how you doing? Was already subbed. Thank you, Steve. Don't forget to like. Yep, thank you. Dan Wooten says that Meghan is on the hunt for an Arab prince. He's probably right, if I'm honest. He's probably right, Dan Wooten. Yeah. Lydia, good to see you. But you had plenty of chances. Yeah, well, he egged them on, didn't he? Onwards, upwards. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. Yeah. Done. Thank you. El Vigo Bird. Birditude. Got bird attitude. Oh, I've got bird attitude. I've just fucking... I'm sorry. Some days I'm retarded when I read things. Yeah. Even Lady C is with Trump on this. Well done, Lady C. She's a smart lady. Yeah. Hi, Trev Denise. Penny Johnson. Good to see people in. Isn't it wonderful? Cindy Dogwick Holidays, excited to see your second channel explode. Trevor, thank you, Cindy. We need to get your channel up. You're heading towards 1,000 subscribers, Cindy, which is wonderful to see. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Safe trip home, Mrs. Colt. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you. Happy New Year to all of you. And thanks. Let's just keep... See if you keep... And you've noticed it now, haven't you? Have you ever seen... Listen, have you seen any negativity? Have you? In a while? You haven't, have you? There's no negativity here now. We've got rid of all the scumbags, and now it's just great YouTubers trying to do great content and all working together. It's brilliant. I've never known the platform to be so good. And Yeah, it's so good. Do you know what I'd like to see as well? Listen, I'm sub to Fiona. Her channel's awesome, and I learn a lot from Fiona. By the way, sometimes I steal her ideas, ladies and gentlemen. But I also like the fact that Sue Smith. Do you know what I'm pissed off about that with Sue Smith? I'll tell you why. Because Sue Smith did a video, doesn't matter, and her channel took a massive hit. She lost 6, 7, 8,000 subscribers, and she's still trying to get her channel up to. She's got like 78,000.6 or something, and she can't get to 80 for some reason. Every time she gets like 10 subscribers, she thinks that YouTube take them off and they go down again. So it's quite sad. But I'd love to see her hit 80 this year, and everyone around just lift each other up. It's all good. But anyway, listen, I'm going to go downstairs and spend some time with my mother. Yep, the head of the family she is. So thanks for supporting me. Thanks for subscribing. Let's keep winning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep winning. I should have good news this month. I've been asked to present a news program, but I can't tell you which one yet because I haven't signed the contract. That's looking pretty good. I'm excited about that. And it's eating away at me, trying to remain silent. But we'll get there. Anyway, listen. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully for a daily rant. It may be aboard a ship, though. Take care. Thanks for everyone for coming and helping. And I'll finish this beer off. Mom, do you want a cheese sandwich? I'll see you later, everyone. Take care and stay safe.